Yeah, Alicia, they just started to gather here. Take a look on the other side of the street. This is Cadillac Place. This is the site of the governor's office here in Detroit. And there are about 50 protesters who have gathered. If you look through the traffic, you can see them. And this is just the start of things today and tomorrow here and up in Lansing. And we're getting a pretty good idea now of what's driving this issue. You remember Big Labor put Proposal 2 on the November ballot. That would have cemented unions' rights to have collective bargaining in the state's constitution. Voters said no. So now the governor and the Republicans are punching back with this right-to-work legislation. That gives workers the right to choose whether to join a union in a union shop. The governor doesn't like to call it a fight, but that's what it is.
But I made the point to him to say, if you go forward with this, you're going to create a environment involving labor issues that this could rise to the level where I might not be able to keep it off my agenda, and unfortunately that's what's happened. So I'm not happy about being in this situation, but given it's here, I'm going to do what I believe is best for the citizens of Michigan, my customers.
Now, the governor did meet face-to-face with several congressional Democrats from Metro Detroit. They tried to sway the governor. He told me he listened to them, but he's still moving forward with this new legislation. And the Democrats say Proposal 2 really has nothing to do with this right-to-work legislation.
Frankly, we told him that this is now a different issue and different in many, many ways, and that he has the responsibility as our leader of avoiding this kind of a cliff. It's not good enough, we told him, for him to say that he'd like to get this behind us.
So the protesters are here in the News Center area, but they will also be moving up to Lansing. In fact, we're hearing the protesters will be up there tomorrow morning, where the House and the Senate are scheduled to take final votes on this. They're expected to be up there by the thousands.
Right.
Alicia?
We've been reporting, Jim, that they've been undergoing some civil disobedience training in preparation for those rallies. Do you know anything about police presence in Lansing right now?
We are hearing that the state police will be there in force as well. They even have riot gear on the standby, and they're closing several streets around the state capitol up in Lansing in preparation for that huge crowd.